And here we go. Happy Sunday, y'all. What's up, Adama?
What's up?
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing? Happy Sunday.
Yo, it has been wow. Happy Sunday to you too. I
Let
know I
me
saw you like late last night on the live stream last night.
late. You were partying on there. I mean, you weren't really partying. You were cooking with all
Yo,
your information. And I feel like you're about to go back and you're giving us a moonwalk. Ooh, that was good. You
yep,
hear what it
I
says?
like
You were
that.
giving us, you were walking forward yesterday. Now today you're giving us a moonwalk, which is something I'm going to say. The reason why I said moonwalk, because you're going to give us something phenomenal. So,
Oh yeah,
yeah. Let me do our little, since Uriah is not here right now, he's celebrating. Um, and want to give a huge shout out. I'm going to put you on blast, Uriah. Happy birthday.
happy
Happy
birthday,
birthday.
brother.
So he's celebrating, but he'll probably join us shortly. But I'm going to do the little music. Just bear with me. Welcome to the Reach. This is the Adama remix version.
Hey,
That's right. That's right, look. Okay, so
love that.
yeah, what you said. I mean, you had a night last night, and of course, we there for each other. Uriah popped in, I popped in. Jen, our awesome producer, she made sure we knew where you were at as well. So it worked out. I mean,
I
last
know.
night you had like, I think last before I checked. Oh, just to let you guys know, this is episode 45.
Hey,
45. Hey. Hey. If
hey.
Brian was here, we'd have a sound effect.
It's like
45.
I know. Usually we have sound effects. On
So
this phone, just like
I'm just going to take a second to brag about you. And I don't want to, I'm bragging about you like a, I guess I would say like an auntie. Like, oh, my Louis, my baby. I mean, my baby was on live on fan base last night. Yes, sir. And he had, when I got off at 3:30 in the morning, he had 548 views already. Or was it
yo, it
views
was
already?
crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy. It doesn't even matter. He was blowing up. And he was giving, of course, you guys know how Lewis are. If you know Lewis, he was dropping gems. Just wanting to help out the whole world.
Yeah, that was the point in real time. So to give context, like last night, I got off work at like 5 o'clock my time. And I sent you guys the screenshot in the chat and it was like, hey, I can't even get into CapCut. So I don't know how I'm going to edit tonight. And if I'm feeling that way, I probably need to go ahead and share this information. And I went live in our private group. Then I went live on Facebook. And I want to stop right quick because I see one of the people that I asked to be here tonight, Kimberly, offered. Kim, we've got the watch party going, we've got YouTube going, and we've got Facebook going. So you can join in anywhere. I've got everything kind of going all at the same time. So I went live on Facebook first in our private community. And then I went live on my personal page. And then I went live on Fanbase. And that's where I had intended on getting on there for like 30 minutes, maybe 40 minutes max. And then I just got going and it was like 2.5 hours. So when I ended the stream, it was like 989 views. And just to give context, I stopped streaming at
Wow. It
like
was what?
11. It was 989 views on fan
Whoa.
base. And that was at 11:45 my time. People
That
were
is-
telling me it was like 3 and 4 in the morning on the East Coast. So
Yeah, because I went to bed like 3:40. Well, I
yeah.
went back to bed about that time.
So then this morning I got up and immediately got on Fanbase to just kind of check and see, hey, what do the numbers look like? And it was at like 4K. And lots of love on there and almost 10,000 likes. A lot of new followers, a lot of new people to the camp. And then I came over to Facebook and it was like I had 18 notifications. Like barely anybody saw that I went live. So it brings us to kind of our topic today, where all week I've been telling people, hey, you should just go download Fanbase. It's going to be important for you to diversify your content portfolio. I've been talking about it for 2.5, almost 3 years now.
You have.
I'll
Every
admit
time
to you.
you say
I'll
that,
admit to you.
I'm like, dang gummit. I wish I would have just got out myself and listened, but I was, as others are, weary about change. I was weary about change. And before you get into that, I just want to tell everybody, welcome again. Today is our special Q&A episode. So, and we do have a guest, and that guest who's going to answer that is Lewis. Hey, thank you for coming to the show today.
Oh, thank you for having me. I appreciate you so much. Thank you.
Before you get into that, look at that smile. So now he's turned on to our guest. And I just want you to tell us a little something about yourself. And then I would love it if you just let us, I need everybody to take out their pen, paper, or a screenshot, or put down the timestamps where you need to check. That's right, where you need to check, because I'm going to be asking questions. You can also put questions in the comments. And if you miss it, you can send us some questions later, and you can also go back and watch. But our producer has us on all outlets right now. So you'll be able to be reached. Shout out to Jen. So let's start with our guest today. Hi, Lewis.
Hi, Autumn.
I had to do it because I was like, I saw you about to get real serious. So I had to dive into
it. Yeah, you already know. I'm ready to cook.
I know you're ready to go. So, Lewis, let's just start off like this. I guess we can do this part together. Let's just start off where we're at now. What's happened this week to now draw everybody to what I'm calling the love train of Fanbase. I'll go. You can start it off, and then I'll come in, and then we'll begin our Q&A. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so over the course of this week, we have been preparing for the TikTok ban, potential TikTok ban, and in parallel, we have been trying to explore other options for creators who may lose that major monetization that they've built on this other platform. That's going to go away for reasons that they have no control over. So I had been talking about Fanbase the whole time, and I've been over there kind of monetizing on my own and collabing with creators over there. So I started just with my private Facebook group and just, hey, you need to come over here. This is where really you need to just make a profile. Even if you're not active, you just need to make a profile. So I started Monday, really just reaching out to people. So over the course of the week, things started just building up because it was blowing up on Instagram. I've seen it on CNN. I've seen it on Roland Martin. I've seen it on EYL. I've seen it on Nikki Saunders, in tandem to a number of other platforms that are just on the rise in preparation for this potential ban. So last night was that deadline, that January 19th deadline that services were going to go off. So all week, creators have been just everywhere, all over the place, trying to figure it out. The thing that nobody talked about was CapCut. That was kind of the wild card.
Mm-hmm.
Because it is owned by ByteDance, it got grouped in where it got banned too. So not only did people lose their platform, but they also lost their editing software.
Yeah.
A lot of people, not everybody, but a lot of people. So that for me has been like, it's been a incredibly busy week, but busy in a good way because I've made a lot of good, authentic connections. And so like you see some of the people in the chat right now. I see Joyce over on Fanbase. I see Kimberly Offer and Shirley Thomas over on Facebook. So we just have really good, authentic, meaningful relationships that have been built and curated over this week and strengthened over the weekend.
I will say this. I think I saw a comment that Rich made, and he was right about the one part where he said he just wished that fan base would have rooms. If I can get it right, I wish I would have screenshot that. Rooms and oh gosh, I wish I would have screenshot it. Like Facebook would. But here's the deal. To answer that question, or it wasn't even a question. And you please interject because I'm still, you guys, I know I'm looking like I'm a fan base connoisseur. I'm really not. I'm literally on the back end of it. I'm like, Lois, I need for you to Lois, water break, Lois. So I just want you guys to know that I'm not in no way, I'm unfamiliar with it. Okay. So, but they do have rooms. You can create your own room. Correct? Mm-hmm. You can just drop in. And what I love about it is it's almost like how we have ours now. You're in the backstage. You got the backstage part, and then you have the onstage part. So they can come up to the onstage part, and like we can all like talk and put our little, what's those things called, emojis, and we can turn.
Oh yeah. Okay. Talk. So yeah. Hold on. Because we're gonna get into all that, and I got some real-time examples. So wait, pause on that. We're gonna circle back around to that part.
Okay, sorry.
So I want to give a little bit of context. So in parallel to what most see me do on Facebook, I also do on Fanbase. So curated communities, both running in tandem. So currently we have our AI anonymous camp that's hosting a watch party. So right now, our live video is being played in that audio space. So you can actually like in real time interact, show love, and then really be a part of the conversation. So after the live stream today, we're probably going to be over there doing like a watch party replay where we can just sit in there and talk, and we can break some of this stuff down in real time. We can answer questions in real time. So it's a way to enhance that connection. So I want to give some of the presentation. So Jane, can you put the stats that I put up? I took some screenshots just of my personal page. And this was as of this morning. Like you see all that red? Mm-hmm. That's crazy, right?
All the
stop. Hey, but you guys see all the content that I put out on platform. It's just not appreciated. Can we hit the next one? That's current earnings. That's what I'm currently for all of the content from pre-Christmas through today, this morning, an hour ago. That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
Can you hit the next slide? This was from 11 p.m. last night to this morning on Fanbase. Thank you, Jen. So it gives context on why I've been saying, hey, come over here and do it in tandem. I'm not saying stop posting on Facebook. I'm not saying shut down your account. But it's going to be important for you to diversify, and this is why. So I got a second set of slides for individuals who were going to ask some questions about Fanbase. But I want to give Adama, you get the first crack at asking questions because I've been trying to help you on. And so maybe you can kind of give context to how has it been as a new person coming onto the platform? And what is the experience like actually having just natural, organic reach?
That last part, I'm going to start with the last part and then going from there. That last part, what you just said, that natural, organic, that's been everything because it's literally changed. It feels great. Like I went on his live last night and he saw me on there and then everybody's following everybody. Everybody's supporting everybody. I've only got 60. Let me look. I want to give you guys accurate. Let me see here. So if you go to my page,
but we put you up on the screen.
I only have 69 posts. I have 65 followers. When I started yesterday, because I've been checking to see the difference in even just the followers, I had 45. I ended up with 65. This is as of right now. When I got off the feed with Lewis last night, and I had 59. And let me tell you, so with my earnings, okay, you remember last week I said 66 cents, you remember?
Mm-hmm.
I'm $2.
Just organically,
just organically, and just people just loving it, just people just loving my stuff. And then I love the part about dropping in the rooms. And what did I say? I think when we were in one of the rooms, I said this place feels safe, even though they have so many open. It's open to just do whatever, kind of like talk about anything. Because you don't feel like you're being watched, but even though it's open, I've met so many people who genuinely want to know about what it is that we do and how AI is affecting and how, and they're asking questions, and it's just phenomenal. This is where I'm at with it right now. I mean, this is where I'm at with it. And I've joined, let me see. I posted in July, okay, but I didn't become active until December 29th. December 29th. Mm-hmm. And then right now on Facebook, let me tell you how much money is over there. Oh, guess what? 50 cents.
Right.
And right. I'm in the red. Yeah.
And that's the part that I'm like, it would cost us to make this content.
Yeah.
And so I'm always drilling in about, hey, there's a cost associated with what we do.
There is. Upkeep.
While I appreciate being enrolled in the bonus programs, is pennies on the dollar. my content is just worth more than 0.000017 cents.
I've had this 50 cents since December 15th.
Right. Yo, that $6 graphic that I just showed you, that's from today.
That's
Right.
crazy. That is crazy. And I saw the hearts going up last night.
So that's the culture of the app on Fanbase. So let me give some information on the number of different ways that you can monetize content over there. So you have still image posts, you have flicks that are vertical video, anything less than 3 minutes. You can also in your grid post square video up to 60 seconds. I cut mine off at 59 seconds. So you can post images and video in your grid.
Mhm.
On your flicks, you can post like vertical video up to 3 minutes. Then in your Fanbase Plus, you can post landscape video up to 2 hours. So now you're talking about a feature film. You also have camps, which is just like Facebook groups. You've got audio spaces, which we're hosting an audio space right now. In that audio space, you can host a watch party. You have stories and you have lives. Here's the kicker though. This is the only place that I've seen that you can actually make money off of your comments. So when you're in a space and you post a comment, like I see people commenting right now, you can actually love. Like Zero said, nice to meet you too, Vanette. I'm going to hit love on her comment. Does that make sense? So you have way more flexibility to earn revenue on all of your content. So that's the big difference. That's huge. So some people who don't want to record content, they don't want to do anything on screen, they can still earn.
I was looking at some of because I was trying to study more about Fanbase as I've been on there. And you've already gone over a lot. Like you can do subscriptions. You got the virtual currency, the paywall for your content. Creators can lock specific posts, videos, or other content behind the paywall. That part right there, where you can put like, it can be exclusive content, and in order for someone to open it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love that because I do post a lot of, there are things that I post that I just don't want everyone to have access to. And in order for you to see it, now I hope everybody hears what I'm saying. In order for you to see it, there's a little glide button. You can glide over and you can put exclusive. And then what it will do is it will shade down the image. There's nothing you can do to see it. And they'll tell you, in order to unlock this is what, this is what it's, what am I saying, Lewis? This is what it is.
So
like the currency.
You can set your price for that also. Price. So
that's a perk.
For instance, like that piece of content you're talking about, I would probably have to pay 125 loves to unlock it. But that goes to the creator.
That goes to the creator. That's what I'm saying. Paywall for your content.
But you can do that with every piece of content or none. Mm-hmm. You have the flexibility, but you can also set your price.
Right. I think Toy has hers like that when I first saw it.
Mm-hmm.
And it makes it, it makes you realize, or it made me feel like these are the I'm grateful for all the people who follow me. I am so grateful. But it also makes me feel like someone is very interested, like they really love my work so much that they just want to see what's behind this wall. Do you know what I'm saying? And that gives me I mean, not that I need the validation, but it makes me, you know how they say, if you just show someone that you appreciate them when
Uh-huh.
they appreciate their work, they'll want to do more.
That
And
part.
so that's what that made me feel like, because someone actually hit it. And I was like,
Yeah,
what?
well, that's part of what this whole ban has brought to light is like the platforms really are not appreciating our content and they actually need us to function as a business. And so if enough creators, and I heard Isaac say this week, and I thought it was really profound. If enough creators just stopped posting content on some of these platforms, it would cripple them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
In parallel, as you're on Fanbase and have the opportunity to own the platform, when the platform blows up, then you as an investor blow up too. I don't know very many people that are actual owners of these other platforms, not even the biggest creators. So this is a new opportunity.
It's a new thing. It's new. Yeah. And I'm mad because, well, not mad. So everybody, when I say mad, it's just like I kick myself in the butt. That's what I mean. But it irks me because you've been sitting on top of a hill. Hey, y'all, it's not going to rain over here.
Come to Fanbase.
Over here. And we're like, Lewis, can you
Come
just
to
come
Fanbase.
We got it. We're coming. We're coming. You're just like, well, I'm just trying to not make sure everybody gets wet. And we're all, okay. And now I'm over there. Okay, I'm going to admit this. For the first time, for the first 3 days, I have went to go check my fan base before I've checked anywhere else. That blew my mind. I was like, what am I doing? And I think from the last live that we had, the only reason why I have not, and if you notice, I haven't posted. I haven't posted on Facebook. And I posted on Fanbase, and I didn't even notice that until right now with me talking to you.
Hey, I've been posting in our private group all week long.
Listen, what you do is,
yo, but the reach is what's crazy. In our private group, that is my group, I get 0 reach on my own post inside of that group.
What?
Yo, Jen, am I lying? Yo, inside of my own Facebook group all week long. Go look.
Well, you just blew me. I was just like, wait a minute. What?
Hey, go click on my profile inside of our Unleashed AI group.
Shirley has said 2 things. She said those are plantation wages on Facebook. Wow. 808, like Moses wandering through the desert of Facebook, trying to get people to wake up. Girl, isn't he? Let me go check our Facebook. Let me go check it.
Not, but that's so. In parallel to that, Fanbase all week, it's been popping. Yo, it's been.
You really don't have anything.
That part. Say it again, Ottoman.
He really does not have anything. The person who started that group and who makes sure that we always are on. I mean, I'm just like, oh, I got 2 likes, but you have like absolutely nothing.
In my own
I'm just in shock.
Group.
Yeah.
So as that's happening on one hand, on Fanbase, I have been busy all week long answering questions, reaching out to other admins of groups. Hey, you need to come to the show this week. I'm going to answer all the questions. I'm going to be talking about it from a perspective of I create AI art like you guys do, and I'm able to get natural reach over here. In parallel, you don't see me, so I'm DMing you because you can't see me.
Kimberly just said yes. He's right. Facebook does not promote unless you pay to advertise. And I know that our amazing producers putting that on the screen. I know that part, but I just have to read it because it makes me feel like, what? Like, I mean,
she's
like,
another one. She understands.
It's true. It's true. It's Kimberly, we got to link up. I need to follow you.
Mm-hmm.
Because anybody that my brother says is on it, I'll be like, okay. Now, it wasn't like that, because if it was like that in the very beginning, I would have been on fan base. But that's my brother. So now whenever he says something, I'm like, what you say, baby brother? I got to go where? Okay, I'm going. I'm going to go.
Well, so now we have a lot of new creators on Fanbase that have just made profiles this week. And that's part of where I was saying, hey, Natasha Burnett, hey, invite your group of people and everybody who just made a profile. Kim, you definitely need to be there. Your voice is very strong in this community, and we just need you to be there. Rich Forbes, hey, we need you to be there on Sunday, not Monday. Over on Fanbase, I've been kind of onboarding like a Fanbassador, but I don't have that same title. But I'm just doing it because it needs to be done. So a Fanbassador,
you need to be over there in the Fanbassador house, okay?
I'm working on it.
Okay.
And they know, like, I've talked to the marketing team, and like I have a really good relationship with the staff at Fanbase. They're very accessible. They create spaces for you to come and talk to them and ask questions and give updates in real time. So
I want to say something real quick. I'm going to interrupt you real quick. Yeah. Y'all, I'm going to make it funny. I know I'm always, here we go. Shirley, Kimberly, Jen, we're going to go ahead and call Lewis Noah. He told us there's going to be a flood.
No.
He told us there was going to be a flood. Noah Lewis Marshall. Lewis Noah Marshall. That's right. He told us. Deborah Fleming said, I got to find out about this fan base. I know because he told us, he was like, listen, you've been saying it. There's going to be, and we need to be ready. And so, I love it because it's open for us.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No. Because this is a Q&A, and I really want everybody to get everything on what they. Oh, hey, Vita. Yay, Vita came in. I was waiting for you because I know you had some questions, and that's our Arthur right there, y'all. Vita, give a shout out to her. If I had a sound mic, if Uriah's on here, I'd be like, boo, boo, boo. Vita. Bah, bah, bah,
bah, bah. Nah, so a lot of the stuff that I learned on Fanbase, I brought to Facebook in our AI community. So the way that I move in, I'll say, the Black AI community, I really brought that from Fanbase. And there's a group over there that is called the Editing Room.
Oh, yeah. I'm putting this on there.
They really instilled this culture on Fanbase. So fast forward to current, a lot of the people that started out in the editing room when it first started now have populated the app and are the ones that are like ushering in new people, new creators, and speaking about it from a perspective of, hey, I just walked through this. So just today, this morning, I saw Scale, I saw CEO Push, I saw Sammy Dub went live, and these are all in the Was Live feed over on Fanbase. So if you go to the dynamic search, it'll be pretty much right there. You just need to scroll through.
Yeah, Deborah, it's the editing group.
The editing room is over on Fanbase.
Editing room. I typed that in there.
Thank you. I'm working both phones.
Yeah, you know what? You be cooking all over, like you be cooking in the whole gourmet kitchen. I be trying to, okay, hold on, let me put the pot over here.
Yeah, I got the hibachi. Over here with the 2 phones, But there are so many creators that started from scratch, just like a lot of TikTokers just came over yesterday. A lot of the creators that are fan ambassadors and answering questions and being so willing to help is because we were there a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. And somebody kind of did that for us. Not just somebody, a few somebodies, a select amazing group of somebodies. They ushered us in and mentored us and poured into us as creators. So me as the 2025 Lewis, that's where it came from. So now that we have a bunch of new creators that have just come to the platform and are distraught about losing CapCut and TikTok, we want to be able to usher you guys in a way that you now can control your content instead of somebody controlling who gets to see it and when and how much you get paid for it. This gives you full control. And I can speak to, I've talked to Brahma, the CTO, about the content ownership piece. And he gave me like a 6-minute answer about why it's important for us to retain ownership and that it's a core value of Fanbase. And I'm like, that's just different.
Everybody there is easy to be accessible to. I don't feel like in order to get in touch with a person or a certain platform, I have to send it to this committee, to the there, and then I won't even have a voice. These people are literally always on. I will say that they're always on, and since I've been going there for the last 3 days steady, I now put the alert on. And when I tell you, I get the alert right away. That's how I knew the other night when you were in the other room. Mm-hmm. It told me, and then I went in there. I was like, "Oh, okay. They're speaking about something that," and then that's when you told me, "Oh, I'm in there because I think it was it the one that you were just talking to, Kimberly? Was it her group? I can't remember." Anyway, I went there, but the rooms are just open, and the alerts are so on point. The alerts are on point. I love it.
Because you're now actually connected. You're connected. Mm-hmm. There's no algorithm in between saying, hey, yes, martial artistry is talking in whatever audio space. On Facebook, you don't, even in a private group that I run and you moderate, you can't see my posts.
I cannot. I put you and Uriah down. All the people who I normally speak to, or like I had when I initially started in the group, I had Shirley, you, Uriah, as my favorites. So I could see as soon as you guys pop. I never saw it, and then it'd be like 3 weeks later, and I see your feed, and I'm like, oh my god.
Right. So yeah. I want to go through a couple of Fanbase slides just right quick so that we can showcase for individuals who may not have seen this. I literally just took some screenshots right before the stream. Jen, can you put that up on screen right quick, please? And I'll kind of give everybody an idea. So this is the home screen. So what you're seeing at the top, on the top left-hand side, you've got Flicks and then you've got an audio room button. And then on the top right, you've got your DM button. But then you see a bright green, join the room. So that's an audio room that's popping and going. I see my brother Uriah was good. Oh, you got shades on, Jesus.
Not with the shades on. Come on,
I can't.
now.
I
Yo,
can't.
Negro
Hey,
term.
happy birthday. Nah, it's
You
just
know
hold on.
what?
Thank you. Thank you.
You know
Give
what?
yourself the sound effect.
D-
Bum, 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 bum.
No,
Happy
not with
birthday,
the
Uriah.
glasses.
Hey, what's happening?
And you know what I love? He just like, yo, this is what it is in Chicago right now.
Yeah.
And did he just zoom in?
Yep.
You know what?
My dog. Okay, so I want to just let me keep going through this right quick.
Not the cup. I'm sorry.
So
With him.
I want to just mention that, hey, that green button means that there's an audio room that's happening right then that you can just join into. And then just, I mean, as a host of someone that I actually follow on both Fanbase and Facebook, and I know she does the work. Yo, Danny Marie is up 800 followers. Thanks in advance. Subscribe. Shout out to Danny. So at the bottom, you'll see that you've got the home button. You've got search, which we're going to get into in a minute. You've got the plus, so that's obviously how you're going to post. You've got your notifications, and then you have your own home screen. Jen, I'm ready. So when you go to your own home screen, this is what my home screen looks like. So my profile page. I know there's a lot of buttons and the bottom of the page has not changed. So everything that I just went through, home, search, post button, notifications, and your profile page, all of those are going to stay exactly in that spot at the bottom. But if you look up at the top, you've got your settings, you've got your wallet, obviously you've got your screen name, you've got your subscriber count, and then the heart on the top left is how many love that I have to give out to other creators. In the middle of the page, you'll see that I've got my screen name. I've got a quick little bio. Talks about myself just real quick. I personally put my link tree up there. I'm going to talk about why I do that. So as an airbrush artist that has products to sell, I want to be able to promote those products and also the services that I offer. In tandem, I also have developed like prompt packs for how I do what I do from an AI perspective. And I want to be able to promote those too. I want people to go to my YouTube and subscribe. I want them to connect with me. So I personally put my link tree up there so that they can get a hold of me at any place. You've got your ability to obviously edit your profile, add a custom profile avatar, add a banner. I've seen people put their Cash App in their bio. So you can also share out your profile outside of the app. So you can send it to a friend and tell them and drive traffic to your page by doing that. Jen, can you hit the next? Oh, hang on. So one other thing, just below the edit profile and share profile, you've got a number of icons. So starting from the far left, you've got your grid. So I talked about this a little bit at the beginning. That is where you've got your still image posts. What I use is video in that area is square 1x1 video under 1 minute. I cut mine off at 59 seconds. So just a helpful tip. I just cut mine off there. The next one over, that's going to be your flicks. That is the equivalent of reels or shorts here on the platform. My experience is that's probably where I get the most reach. Most people want short form video just because of that's where the creator economy kind of is right now. So I utilize that a lot, like a lot. So the very next one that's right in the middle, that is your Fanbase Plus. That is your YouTube style long form content in landscape format over a minute. You can post up to 2 hours. So like a feature length film, like a movie, you could post in your Fanbase Plus. You could put it behind a paywall or not. You can also import your YouTube videos and drop them in your Fanbase Plus too. So that's something that I would suggest for creators who already have a content library full of stuff. Another good way to get your content imported. I'll say for me, I will import the Leadership Lounge episodes every week after we're done, and I'll drop them in Fanbase Plus. Normally when I do that and I import it via the link, it'll make it an exclusive video. What I choose to do is go back to my profile, click on Fanbase Plus, and that last video should be at the top. I'll click on the video, click on the 3 dots, I'll hit edit and go back into the edit and just hit save. So when you go back out to your main home page, it will have taken it out of exclusive status. So it's another way for you to get watch time on YouTube in real time and earn money on that piece of content. So it's another way for you to like monetize your YouTube, get the watch time, and earn money. The next spot over is the campfire. That's where all of my camps are. We're going to go through slides, so just bear with us, but I want to just touch on what everything is while it's on this main profile page, because this is what you will see when you look at yours.
When you say camps, is that like equivalent to groups?
Correct. Yeah, the camps are exactly like groups. A little better. So the last one you see a star, those are your exclusives. That's the only screenshot y'all couldn't get because I got exclusive stuff that you can't see. So Jen, can you take that off the screen so I can give these guys a chance to ask some questions? I'm watching the chat in the watch party, so definitely drop them in there if you guys have questions. If you're on the live, definitely drop them in there too. If you're getting some value out of this, drop some stars or some love.
Okay. I was responding to people. Sorry, y'all.
Anybody got any questions?
I do. Hold on. You know I do.
I know you. Hey, Sam, thank you for being here, bro.
It's because we're going to the camps part, right?
Yo, you just rapid fire.
Oh, okay. Y'all know my rapid fire is I have a list.
Go, shoot.
Why y'all be playing with
I know
me?
you're not the only one.
Okay, let me see here. So with the groups that they have here, um, can you let them know that there's not someone coming in, dropping in, spying? Do you know what I'm saying? Like in those camps.
I
Like
do, but I want you to elaborate.
okay,
Speak
so
like it's a
when we go
person.
inside the first like we go inside the group, because when you go inside it looks really different from what we're used to on Facebook. First you just it's very everything is very, I want to say almost, I hope it's not a bad compliment, but it's like minimalistic. It's not a whole lot going on. Like your eyes are not all over the place. So you go inside the camp, and then you see you'll see stuff like you you're just in there. There's nobody. It's not like you're being watched. Like
Yeah.
you're getting kicked out the room right now. By somebody you don't even know.
No, you have full control.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
So,
saying.
okay, so the same way that I run, manage, administrate, curate, unleashed AI creativity on Facebook, I manage my camp kind of the same way. I open with the intent to have a positive, constructive conversation. There is, I'm sure that Isaac and Fanbase have a way to listen into conversations, but they don't interject. They don't clip the rooms.
That's what I mean.
They don't moderate it in that way, if that makes sense.
Hmm.
Does that kind of answer?
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. Like you're not seeing bot number one. This person just said.
Well, I mean, if we're gonna have an honest conversation, you will see like bots from other platforms that we might be using as content creators. They'll have individuals listening in the basement.
Yeah, but I just don't feel like that in there.
Say that one more time.
I don't feel like I just feel like it's a free space. So when I'm in there, I feel like it's free.
Yeah, because they actually want you as creators to like connect. You're right. You quiet. What you got?
No, that's exactly what like it's a. I feel because I feel like I've been with social media since the start. Like when Facebook first dropped and I was on it. MySpace dropped and I was on it. Uh, all these Kick, Vine, Twitter, everything being at the ground up. I like fan base because it feels like that again. Like it's been a while since I
Yeah.
felt like the platform is still pure, whereas like anything goes right now. It's still very early. It's very wild west. Like it still doesn't have like an algorithm to even moderate because it's not enough information even there. So it's like you could get on right now and be a trendsetter, right?
Yeah.
Like if you have a hashtag that you want to use, you can now create a hashtag that will actually help your platform and the platform itself because you're
Yep.
there at so far. I mean, although it's 3 years old, that's still pretty new for a social media platform. And if you think about it, it's just like AI, it's just like anything else. It takes a few years to get trained. It takes a few years to get on on the know of how it even works. So
Uh,
I think it's a pretty exciting time now. Like, and in this community, I think we have the benefit because we got Lewis. Like Lewis has been talking about this for like, multiple years now,
Oh, his name is Noah now. It's Noah. He was talking about the
and
flood.
I'm only speaking for myself. I was one of the ones that's like I knew about it, but I'm like I just don't got the energy to do it. I just don't got the energy to do it. And he was respectful of like understanding that. However, he's still like, but you still got to get on it, right? You still got to get
mhm.
on it. So I've been on it, but I haven't been on it. And now, if you've been on it, the earlier you've been on it, the more impact you have right now. Like
Yeah.
now you're a part of the trending topic. Like
Mhm.
if you're a content creator, this is no better point. This is your time to shine.
Yeah.
Like you need to get on the bandwagon immediately. Like I told Lewis, I'm like, Lewis, you need to get out there and just tell him, like, I told you so. I'm usually the guy that say I told you so. Lewis is usually the nice guy. And I'm like, no, you need to get out there and be like, hey, I told y'all asses months ago to get on it.
It's gonna flood. I told you.
I told you.
Told you to get him and help me build the ship.
If this isn't the best time to say I told you so, like you gotta get on it. You gotta get on it. You gotta get on it's the mothership right now. Like we are experiencing a turbulent time as content creators and a social media platform. Meta, Facebook is going crazy. Like everybody's going off of that, but it's the big boat. It's the it's mothership. So it's like you're not gonna get that many people off. But then when you got TikTok getting banned, then it's like okay, there's gonna be a flood to go somewhere, and you gotta go somewhere. And if you weren't on Lewis's live on Fanbase yesterday, you missed out. This man cooked for at least 2 hours straight. In the middle of the night, in the middle of our night, he cooked 2 hours straight, at least. Every time I went back, it was just going. And it's like, we all know Lewis. Like we all need to be on the same path and follow that path and let's get on it. Like we have the benefit of knowing something new. And it's so hard in our generation where it's like, how do you get new? Fanbase is the new. So let's get on it. We could be the start of something new.
Okay, so
when you're done.
Yeah, hey, hold on. So because I see
Vita,
two things. Yeah, I want to touch on what Vita just said. Hey, can you put here, I got it. So she had two questions, but I want to start with the second one first because I know there's a lot of other creators that are like feeling exactly like this. Her comment says, see, I don't think I'm a content creator. I just want to sell my books. LOL. Hey, and shout out to you, Veda. I miss you. I haven't seen you for a while, so I hope all is well. And then I'm going to touch on your second question. I'm going to put that up on the screen, but I want to touch on that one first. So a lot of people feel like they're not content creators, and that's one thing that makes Fanbase uniquely different. So right now in the chat, there are individuals who are chatting and just commenting. Hey, that's content. When we scroll the feed and you hit like or love or care or wow or a reaction of any kind, you're in the audio space and you drop an emoticon with your emoji. That's content. Mic drop. Yo, that's content. As a creator, you know what that does. You know what it feels like. So that's content. And now you have the opportunity to get paid for that too. So that wraps around to the second question. So her question is about adding the payment info. Is it secure? I've not had any issues with my payments, but I would assume that, and I'm not singling you out, I want to clarify, but it speaks to kind of what else has gone on this week. We're going to cook today. I'm already on Facebook timeout, so hey, I can't lose any more views than what I've already lost.
I think we're already at the loss. We're operating at a loss at this point.
It is what it is. I'm just going to speak on some stuff. So would we ask that about Meta or TikTok? About the payment info? I just want to clarify because, hey, all week it's been a lack of attention to the Black social media app. And I just want to touch on something right quick.
I'm
So
gonna
with,
jump in because I'm a chime in on like when Kling happened, and Kling's platform, their payment platform wasn't even reliable. And I mentioned it then. I'm gonna mention the same aspect on Fanbase. I have no qualms with how they're doing their payment platform. And if you think about it, you spend $10, you get 1,000 loves. You're not even using it again. Like there's no way you're gonna even dish out 1,000 loves that quick. I'm still using the same 1,000 loves that I started with. So it's like I made one transaction. It went smoothly. I didn't have like I was way more scared with Kling. I was waiting for Kling to get hacked. I didn't say it to everybody else, but I was waiting for Kling to get hacked because all of the signs just pointed to instability. Like it was not stable. It couldn't even handle the traction, which to me that's a big red flag as an auditor, as a fraud examiner. Like I was a little bit nervous, but that's the sacrifice I was taking as a content creator. Like
Yeah, me too, Vita.
it's just
Yeah.
like with a photographer. Like you see photographers risking their life just to get the shot. That's how content creation is as well. It's like I need that video, and this is the best video. I'm gonna do it, and I'm sacrificing like my credit card that I just put on this platform, right? So it's a risk any way you look at it. And from my perspective, as a professional, as an accountant, I haven't had any red flags on the platform for fan base.
yo, I appreciate that. That's what's up. Okay, so again, Veda, I'm not singling you out. You know I love you, so I want to clarify. I'm not singling you out. But it speaks to all week I've seen the news outlets, including Black media outlets, not cover this as much as they should have. I only saw the CNN thing maybe Thursday night. And I'm like, yo, how is nobody talking about this? But it's because there's an ownership piece that is a component to it. Hey, you have the opportunity to buy shares in this platform. Oh, that gives the creator power to actually turn the tables. So it's no wonder I'm on Facebook timeout. It's no wonder I can't get no reach in my own private group. Cool. Hey, I'll drop it in my stories. I'll drop it on my page. And then I'm going to be over on Fanbase turned up. So all week, I've been content heavy. Yo, and people are seeing it. They're responding. I could, yeah, like you said, for 2.5 hours last night. It was 11:45, almost midnight before I finally stopped. I didn't even
It
eat
kept
dinner.
going. It was going insane. It was going up and up. I think I tapped out when it was up to like 250 viewers.
Yeah,
I
It was
came
up
in
to
after him. I came in after him then.
I think
it was up
Sam
to
said it was at 270. So, hey, but overnight, it went from 989 views in real time just at the end of the live stream to this morning, it was at 4,000. And then right
Yes,
before the
I saw
live, it
that.
was at 4,500. Naturally, organically, no having to boost a post, no having to share it out to a bunch of other people and 20,000 groups. No, it just naturally got viewed and made money.
And that's why I'm
Jen,
like, this
Jen,
is where we need to be at as a content creator. If you're still trying to establish yourself, fan base is definitely the spot that you need to go to because you can still do it organically. It's still very new. It's still very fresh, and it's still very fair. Like if you look at these other platforms like Facebook, I mean, they're in a maturity phase where all they're trying to do is make money. All
Yeah.
they're trying to do is make money. So it's hard to get your foot wet in there. You need to go back to where it started and fan base is still at the very beginning where they still care about the user.
Uh,
They still care about
oh,
the
bro,
user.
heavy.
They've learned from other platforms, so they're smart heavy in the beginning. So the platform is way more cleaner. It gets everything that you need at the same time. So if you want to make long form, there's a space for that. If you want to just do pictures, there's a space for that. If you just want to do clips, there's a space for that. And if you actually want to just like get your people together, there's a space for that. It's like they cut all the spots filled for what you want to do, and this is where you need to actually show your entrepreneurial spirit and get out there and handle your business. And the biggest example is your man right here, Lewis. He has shown us like this is what you need to be doing, and you can see it from his live last night. He got on live. He just started talking about whatever he wanted to talk about, and people kept coming on. People kept coming on.
That's
He
great.
went from it was like five of us, three of us included, to 250 plus people on it, and that's
Quick.
organic growth. Like this is why I'm very excited about it because you can actually do it organically, and this is the opportunity. This is like the last opportunity you're gonna get because Facebook you're not gonna get it. You got to pay for boosts. You got to pay for ads. You got to pay for the
Also,
recognition, and if you do anything bad, they're gonna shadow ban you.
the content is not hidden by algorithms. All the followers have equal access to the content you post. I mean, whether you're an influencer, an artist, an entrepreneur, fan base caters to all kinds of content creators. I mean, again, the key thing to what I think I just said is content is not hidden by any algorithms. I mean, it's equal. You know what I'm
Jim,
saying? So, and then on top of that, it's ad free. You have an ad free experience. Can we talk about that? It's an ad free experience. So, allowing the creators to connect with other followers without that intrusive advertising. Do you know what I'm saying?
I do. Let me put this graphic right back up on the screen. So, Jen, can you put the Facebook insights, then the actual monetization on Facebook, and then the fan base from this morning, please? Because I want to show them in real time. So you see a big spike right around New Year's. And in parallel, it was popping over on Fanbase. A lot of new content. So you see, it's the Red Sea. Down 24%, down 23%, down 50%. And those that know me on both platforms, I post a lot of content in multiple formats. I'm in stories, I'm in still image posts, I'm in short form video, I'm in long form video, and I live stream every Sunday.
That was easy. That was easy.
Fan base is literally a direct connection to the
Can you
fans.
hit the next slide?
I mean, how much? I mean, I don't even know what else you could say about it.
So this is the result of all of those postings in all of those different areas over the last current pay period.
Is this Facebook?
So this is a screenshot from right before the live. This is weeks worth of stories, posts, short form, long form, and my live streams on Facebook. I
over a month.
want to clarify. This is on Facebook.
Minus 50 cents, 52 cents. I'm sorry.
Can you hit the next slide from this morning today on Fanbase? This is from Sunday, January 19th, pre-live stream. Today, this is only today's revenue.
So $6 today versus $5 over the past month.
So help me understand why I would want to give them more of my content when they don't even value the shit that I give them.
They don't value it,
Excuse
and
my
they
language.
say they're gonna take it to build their bots.
That part. And you and I have talked on the back end. Hey, I'm tight about the whole, hey, we're going to change the terms of service and we're just going to take your content and we could just use it to train and do whatever we want with it. And we don't got to talk to you about it until your kids have kids.
I told you they're bullying. It's a bullying effect. It's a bullying effect to the people. Like they're being a bully. Like we fed them what they needed. They got what they wanted, and now we're being bullied.
Okay, so cool. I'm out.
Right. And again, Louis, repeat that again. You're not telling anybody not to post what you say earlier. I'm not telling anybody not to post on Facebook. We're just showing you that there's another door.
That part.
If you he just got me going. Booyaka, booyaka, booyaka.
That part.
Right.
So, I mean, I'm just giving my personal perspective. You know, if you've watched The Lounge all the way from start through current, and we're on episode 45 today, so shout out to you guys who have been here from the beginning. You know, I'm giving you my personal numbers from the perspective of I'm not trying to show off. I'm trying to showcase because I was already over on Fanbase, making money on my images before I started doing what I was doing on Facebook. And now that I've like given a year worth of quality content, they're just gonna take it. Cannot, bro. So I've been like, hey, you need to come over to Fanbase. I'm gonna be over there. That's gonna be my main platform. I'm still gonna do the lounge every Sunday. I'm still gonna be in the groups. I'm gonna do the best that I can to continue to give the subscribers what they need, but I want them to come over and subscribe over on Fanbase, and I'll give you more over here. I'm done. I don't want to give it away for free no more. Not for 0.00017 cents per fucking video. Excuse my language.
It's all right. We can say whatever the hell we want to say on Facebook now. So
yeah, we are. I'm already blocked in my own private.
But they already bullied us. So now they're giving us free access to speak.
So I just am giving my perspective when I talk about this stuff because I had a shift. Hey, my content just isn't worth 0.00017. So if they don't appreciate it, cool. I'm going to post it over here. And I'm going to pour into the people that actually really want the information, need the information, and I'm just going to focus on them. In parallel, hey, Isaac has given us the opportunity to invest in this app and actually have ownership. What'd you say, Uriah?
Is there an echo?
But Isaac gave us an opportunity to have ownership in this platform. That gives us creators leverage so they can't continue to do this to us.
And I think that what I've noticed in just a short time I've been there, it's fan base. I mean, not just within the name itself. It's given us it's making it sustainable to platform for the creators to keep their followings of all. It's just like it's up to you. It's literally like a blank. It's up to you if you want to keep your fans. In order to keep your fans, you must feed. You know what I'm saying? Like not like Facebook. Do you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes I worry, I'm like, oh my goodness.
No, I got you.
But then like I told you, I have 60 something posts and 69 followers. And it just keeps every post I make, I'm getting more followers.
So here's the other thing that's on Fanbase specific. So when we say show love, one love is equal to half a penny.
Good. I'm glad you're going
So
over this. I'm glad you're going over this.
yeah, I got it written out. I just wanted to give some context on why I feel the way that I do by showing my stats currently, real actual stats. It's not something I got from someplace else other than my profiles today. I don't have reach in my own private group to the people that I curated. I have no reach there. So it's difficult for me to continue to pour more content into that when I'm over on another platform that, speaking frankly, I'm an investor in. Because as a creator, I want to make sure that it's a sustainable thing for my company long term. And I see that it works. The product works.
So one thing I totally agree with you. I just want to make sure we're saying the right thing is that we're posting in our own group and we're not getting viewership on our own group. It's like what? I'm the administrator of this group and I don't get the reach. How do I have a group of 300 people and I post in it and you're saying by your standards my reach is 7? How is that even possible? It's my group. If I post in it, you're saying you're not even putting my information out there for my group. How do I have a reach of 7 in a group of 300 plus, and it's my group? I guess okay. I can hear you if you say that it's the public feed. I get it, but that means you're moderating the entire group.
The entire group.
I can't even monetize my own group that I put together. Like
That
300 people that I'm not even gonna say me that Lewis put together that I love. Like I came into this group with open arms and full of love. Like everybody here loves each other. Everybody here is supportive. Everybody's doing artwork that they're trying to get better at. And it's like, how do I post something and I get 7 reach? That doesn't make any sense to me. 7 reach in a group of 300 plus. So that means the system itself is flawed, right? The system itself. So that's why I'm like, I'm not saying don't stay on Facebook. Facebook definitely has its, its pros and cons, but Fanbase is a new platform. If you're trying to get recognition for your art, your skill set, your craft, you need to go to Fanbase where it's still very new.
Yes.
And you can organically grow your following. And then you could be the next trendsetter on the next wave of whatever else comes out. If you think about it, it's just continuous waves of new things. Like there's Facebook, there's MySpace, there's Kick, there's Vine. Like Vine used to be like the spot for the film developers, and then that went away. But if you look at the people that was hot on Vine, they're still hot now. They just got hot on YouTube. They got hot on another platform. So if you're looking at yourself if you're going to use social media as your platform to market your craft, whatever it is, you have to be open to jump on the next bandwagon. Like you can't be loyal to nobody. Like there's no loyalty in this game. As you can see, Trump was the person that wanted to get rid of TikTok, and now he's the same person that's saving TikTok. So it's like you have to make your own decisions. You have to make your smart decisions on your own. And if you want to do whatever you want to do, you have to be like water, my friend. Like be like Bruce Lee. Like it's no cliche. You have to figure it out. Like you can't rely on somebody else to tell you which platform to use. You need to use the best platform that's good at the time. And from my perspective, the platform that's good at the time right now is Fanbase. It's the way you're going to establish your groundwork for the rest of the year. Because Flambase, I don't think it's nobody's going to take it out. It's not going to get done, right? It's only going to grow from here at least to the mid-year until
Yes,
something else.
that's exactly that's what you just said. I predict. That's what I predicted too. I was like, listen, I'm just glad that I got in on this part. It took me a minute, I was watching the river, I was watching the world flood, but I'm there now. I mean, my hesitation with Fanbase was based off being what I knew from Facebook. Like, how is it that I put Uriah, Lewis, Shirley, other people in my feed, Shelly? I put all these people who I normally interact with. If I've interacted with you a lot, you're on my favorites. Let's put it this way. How come I do not see any of you all? I'm speaking outside the group now. I don't see any of these people in my feed. And the only time I get to like Uriah's stuff is if it's like we're engaging and we're talking about whatever, and I'm like, oh my God, you posted what? And he's like, yeah. And then I go through and I have to like all his stuff because I'm like, oh, this is my stuff. And the same thing with Lewis. If I'm talking to Lewis, then it hits my head like, oh, let me go and see what Lewis has done on his page, or then I'll like all his stories. But make it make sense. How is it even outside of the group? Of course, we know how outside of the group, but you put the work into making these people your favorites, and you don't even see them on your feed. I don't even see them on feed. I get more commercials now, if anything, and I get more suggestions on people who to follow, if anything. I'm not even getting the people who I personally invest in. Or put, like, now I don't even see Leslie at all. After I've given him coins, I don't even see him on my feed. I mean, Uriah and I know Uriah and I have had a couple of collaborations, and we helped. We got our own group of people that we like helped and stuff and favored, and hardly nobody saw our videos. I mean, like, we'll get like a couple plays here and there, and I'm like, yo, and he's like, what? It doesn't make sense. Whereas when you can go to Fanbase and you're literally the one that's in control of what you're putting out there. And if you don't want anyone to see it, you can put it behind that exclusive. And then those who are really wanting to be engaged with it can have access to it. But come on, how long are we going to be? I hate to say this. I'm going to say it because we have free. How long are we going to be out here shuffling in the field? Okay. Somebody. Go ahead. Thank you. I don't mind being outside, but I don't like being outdoors. Okay, somebody.
Come on.
That was easy.
To be outdoors. I'm not built for that. I ain't built for that.
So here's the thing that kind of is frustrating, and I saw this just before the feed.
Sorry.
TikTok's back up. Are you gonna go back over there? And it's like, hey, did the national security threat go away? No.
Right, that part.
Well, no.
Are we gonna keep pouring water in there?
So hold on. As a creator, are they going to appreciate or treat me differently? Can we have ownership of the platform? Like, has anything changed in the last 12 hours? No. I'll be over at Fanbase.
Right. And that's what I said. You can't have loyalties to nobody because
None of them.
you have no idea what's happening. Like, think about it. Trump was the person that said TikTok was bad.
Right.
His presidency left. There was a whole nother presidency, and now we're talking about 5 years later, and now it's about to happen. Like, oh, now we're gonna ban it.
That was part of his makeup.
Damn, I wish I would have taken that screenshot. Hey, I watched the CNN thing from like an hour before the feed, and they had a screenshot of his post on True Social where he was like, save TikTok. And I'm like, yo, this guy.
You can't be loyal to anybody because most people if you just go off of what they say on the news, you're gonna go crazy. You have to make
Yeah.
your own decisions. And you
Vita
can't
has
be
a
loyal
question.
to nobody. Like I don't care. Like
She has a
I
question.
make
She
decisions
said,
based on
sorry.
me. And even my teachings, like you got to be selfish. What's good for you? What's good for you as a person? What's good for you as a business? And that's the only decision that you have to use to go forward.
That needs to be
Like
a
think
clip. That
about it.
needs to be a clip right there.
You one person was for banning TikTok, and that same person just saved TikTok. It wasn't even banned it was like less than 24 hours. Then now, as a people, can you even trust the system? Like, what are we
Nah.
doing? Like,
No,
it's crazy. So
come
you need to be
on.
selfish and just make your own decisions based off what you want to do at the time you want to do it, and you just got to be strong on that.
Do not follow man. Listen,
I see
Vita
her.
says, can I put links to Amazon on there? I'm pretty sure if you put your image and then put the link in your caption. So, V, the only thing I'm going to say to you, because I have my jewelry, because I'm going to start. I was telling the guys today, like I have to have more outlets because it's no longer a hobby. You just have to be creative with how you're going to use fan base, and just think of the word fan base. You want to create fans, and your work is lovely. So you just need to be creative with how you're going to post on there. You can even go in there and open up your own. You can even go in there and open up your own room for other people who want to be involved in what you're doing and or how you're creating. Or you can even send the invite out real quick. And we're always here to support you. You just hit one of us up, and we'll. But you just need to be creative with how you want to reach your fans, and believe that there's no such thing as closed doors.
Vader, your comments got me. You're on point today. She said he didn't save a damn thing. He just got his name put on it, just like the stimmy check. Ooh. Nah, so okay, here's what I would say, Veda. For me, I put my Linktree link in my bio so that it's got all of my links just attached to the top, and I direct traffic that way. If it's about something specific that I know I'm going to be marketing, let's use prompt packs, for instance. I will just put those at the top of my Linktree so that it's the first thing that they see. They don't have to go look too far. So I would do it that way. I did follow you on Fanbase for the record. So yeah, one thing that I would say that we tried to start and implement in Unleashed AI that we definitely do on Fanbase. You like, you love, and then you comment. If it's something that you want to share, share it. But that's how the creator economy works. We're not dependent on the platform to give us pennies on the dollar for our content. So if you want your fellow creator to keep making stuff, you're going to have to tip them. So,
Stars,
like,
subscriptions.
Yeah, comment, love, stars, subscriptions, giving them love in the chat.
Rita said, y'all got me hyped up. Thank you so much. That's right. Go ahead. Boom, boom, boom.
No, just we need for people to start
the same tenacity that we had with creating the AI art. It's the same tenacity that we need to do with the work that we want to do over in Fanbase. It is very simple. Like, I really want you to grow. And that's what we all wanted. I remember a couple of episodes back, Uriah and I still laugh about this to this day. What did you say? Digital art is not selling. Stop it. Like, Just stop it. It's not going to sell here on Facebook. Just stop. But the luxury of fan base is you'll find out who wants what you got without having to, and you're also saving that money. Like, I didn't realize today till I started talking in the group. I said I started all these different things up: Etsy, Shopify, what's the other one? Payhip. And I just knew that my stuff was going to blow up, but I didn't have the fans behind me. And just because I want to be We're 100, just because you see that 2.6K there, it wasn't all organically. Okay. So I was not able to go at it the way I want to, but now on fan base, I feel encouraged. I feel a new zest of life. And I also feel like, ooh, I'm pretty damn bad. I mean, I knew I was tough, but I'm bad and tough. I mean, so that is showing me. So I just really want you all on this side of the perspective to realize that this is there. Eat it up. The same way you ate up the AI art. Prompt, please. What is it? Go ahead, Uriah and Lewis.
PP.
Prompt, please. The way y'all killed
Please.
Prompt, please, PP.
Pump, please. Pump, please. Pump, 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 pump.
Please. But the thing that I say that is that we all learned it. And Lewis is literally here to help you all learn the fan base part. He's teaching me. A matter of fact, I have to do onboarding. And because I literally still don't know. And then I think the funniest thing is now, because everybody knows I'm a bookworm. You're right. Remember when you had the purple card and you had like share me, and I noticed how you didn't answer because I think you thought like she don't figure it out. Remember that purple card that's on your thing, like follow me on fan base? I was like, where's he getting that from? I was like, oh, he made it. Oh, he makes me sick. He gonna make me one. And then he didn't say anything, and I went over. I was like, oh, I bet it's something simple. I guess I gotta press share. I pressed share, and I was like, oh, it's purple. But literally, we're here to help you. And I'm learning with Lewis is helping me figure it out. So please don't be shy. Closed mouths don't get fed.
Yeah, and there's a lot over there. It's just, if you are new to fan base and you just started, it's almost content sensory overload. It's just a lot. There's so many features. And a lot of new people are coming at the same time. So it's just kind of the Wild West right now. It's wild.
Vita, we're going to say it for you. Vita said, we might need a sound effect on this one, y'all. I had a terrible year, lots of losses. So now I'm focused, ready to put all 10 toes in, down, on, and up. Go ahead, baby.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Hey, Vita, I'm right there with you. It's a lot. And when I say it might not sound like it because I don't portray like anything's hard going on, because that's just what I do. Like, I'm trained to portray a certain image, but it's a lot going on. It's hard. These times are hard. That's why I'm even here. I wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for Lewis. Lewis is like, dude, we're all going through shit. So let's help everybody. I'm like, God damn it. Like, why are you saying it so like no, you're right. Like, I'm like, no, you're like, dude, we gotta help our people. And I'm like, no, I'm going through something. You're like, dude, share it. Like, whatever you just say, share it. I'm like, and that's why I love Lewis, because Lewis is always about helping all of us. Lewis is the one that's helping this entire group. He's helping me. He's helping Adama, and he's helping you all, and he's helping fan base. He's doing it all. And I say that because I know what he's doing and I know how to make it good. But at the same time, I don't fucking care sometimes. Like, I don't care.
Yeah,
like, I don't care. And Lewis does. And that's what you need in a community like ours. Like, when you put us all together, we can push everybody, because some people might not care, some people care, and some people don't even know what's going on. So it's like, that's always happening at the same time with everybody, right? So right now, at this very moment, some people didn't even know TikTok even went down. So think about it. Some people didn't even know TikTok went down. They didn't even experience that. What was it? Maybe 12 hours of downtime. So they was using it yesterday. They woke up today, didn't even know, and now they're using it. They
And
didn't
now
even
you're
know
gonna
that
go
time
back
period.
to it. They're gonna go back to it and be
So how do
playing.
you manage that period? We're the leaders. That's why this is a leadership lounge. We're pushing everybody at the same time. Who needs the help, right? Who needs it? You need help? Holla at Lewis. You need a service?
No.
Holla at Lewis. You need a specific service? Holla at me. You need another service? Holla at Adama. You know, it's like that's where we are right now. But now we're looking at it like we've established this on Facebook. We could establish this on fan base as well, or it's a whole
Yeah,
nother market. And I
let's
think a lot of
go.
people are hesitant on it because it's a black platform. So people are like, oh, I don't know what to
Take
do.
it back. Take it back, Uriah. Say that part again for the
They're
people who didn't hear it
hesitant
in the
because it's
back.
a black platform.
Yes, but don't be afraid. You need to be like, oh, it's about to be rich and nourished and chocolate and lovely. But I mean, like, come on. I'm there. Whatever everything that he said, even though I'm on Facebook and I'm posting all this stuff and trying to keep myself along with I mean, not that I think it's my task to keep everybody motivated and going and whatever and not given to the negative. I mean, there's a lot of times I get on there and be like, you know what? First off, I want to say this, I want to say that, but then I also know that words hold power. I also know that words hold power. And I also am aware that there's another way to look at things besides of where I'm looking at it now. But I get I get like Uriah. And Lewis is the one who's like, come on, guys. And I'm like, I just don't want to drink a cup of give up. I don't want to do it. And here's my cup. Yes, it's half full, but it's half full of I don't give a. So, but we push on every day. And then on top of that, I know that with all three of us, we all want to be impactful and we all want to make sure that that we're giving. And as you all know, there is no gatekeeping between the three of us. And even when, like, sometimes I feel like, you know what, y'all, I would go behind the wall. I'm the behind the waller. I'll go behind the wall. I'll be like, you know what, guys, I was thinking, blah, blah, blah. And then here comes one of these two. Well, are you going to share it? Well, no. Okay, fine. Fine. I'm going to share it. And that's the look I give. And then I make a big elaborate post. That's like a novel. But anyway, I just want to say that Lewis has really inspired, and he's been learning. He's been learning the construction and giving us the roadmap for fan base. Like literally all we gotta go in and just bring some food at this point.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Everything that we've done over the last.
And don't bring no potato salad with raisins to the table.
Oh yeah, we're not doing that.
We're not do that.
We're not doing it.
Mm-mm.
Nah, but everything that we've done for the last, year is what I was already doing at Fanbase. So I'm just exposing everybody on Facebook to, hey, there's another way you could do this. Like, let's try it just a little differently. We can curate this space, but then that's also where, and you guys know this, but I don't experience this on Fanbase, but we get kicked out of groups and some people don't like our content style and what we stand for, and like, all good. You do you over there. There's enough market share for everybody, but like, I'm also over on fan base. And so eventually you're going to come over to fan base and you're going to have to figure out, oh, you're over here too.
Let's talk. Can we talk about that a little bit? When you talk about being kicked out of a space.
Yeah, come on.
That's because they drink a "I can't stand you" moment. That's what happened. That's what
That's part of it. But I mean,
I didn't get kicked out.
I think me and Lewis have been in that space. I don't think Adam has been in that space.
No, because I'm good. No, because I'm a sweetheart.
See, so this is a good time to talk about it, right? Like,
no, yeah.
You're a sweetheart. So what does that make me? Not sweetheart.
A not sweetheart.
A not sweetheart.
Stand you.
Yeah, I was just gonna say she hasn't said it yet.
No, but it's the glasses. The glasses keep telling me don't say nothing. I'm like, it's giving me the seriousness. Keep going, Uriah, but seriously, talk about it.
But I'm just saying, like, in our AIR community, think about it. We've all been started in the AIR community. Some of us have been booted out of some groups, right?
Yo,
I've been booted out of a lot of groups.
I was gonna say who's some of
I've been booted out of a lot of groups, and I've even established my own community based off of being kicked out of a group. Lewis is one of the people who's also been kicked out of groups. I've always been in the same group as Adama, but she's never been kicked out of the same group. I realized I've got kicked out of it usually because Adama was like, "Did you see this?" And I'm like, "See what?" And I'm like, "What? I didn't see it." She's like, "No, they just posted this." I'm like, "I don't even see that group anymore. They kicked me out." So it's horrible. It's a horrible situation to be in, where, like I said, I'm not even in it to do much. I'm like, oh, it's AI art. I know how to do AI art. Let's just make it. And then, oh, you're not making it the way we want to make it. And I'm like, I don't even know what that means. So, and I'm trying to do something else. So I was trying to do video last year. What a lot of the times I got kicked out is because I was trying to do video.
Yep.
A lot of times I got kicked out, I was trying to do video, and they're like, "This isn't a video group." And I was like, "But what are you gonna do next? What's the next step? What's the next step? But if you make a picture, what's the next step? The next step is video." And a year later, look, now we have actual video AI. You know, so
but you're right. Here's the thing. Because everybody was so busy doing prompt, please, they didn't learn how to prompt. So now that we're at video, and our group is proficient at prompting for video, now they want to hit us up.
Wait a minute, how many people you have vexed at you, Lewis? How many people you have vexed with you? You're like, I need you to learn how to prompt. Yo,
but so if you think about it, as what? What?
If you're wondering, last year was preparing us for right now.
Yes.
Last year, Lewis was like, we need to do video. And I was like, wait a minute, our group isn't really ready for video. And Lewis was like, okay, they not. Boom. He created an entire prompt image strategy the whole first half of the year. He created the entire strategy. So it's like, there's no excuse for you to not be able to create an image. And by proof, you could go to Unleashed Lounge, go to the guys, and you can see guys like 1 through like what, 10 is only about actual image creation. I tapped in a couple of times just to talk about what I did. One where I how to edit an image, right? How to edit an image on your platform. Like, everybody has a phone. Everybody can edit their image on their phone. And I walked everybody through how to walk through and how to understand each of the dials in your phone that everybody has. I don't care if you have an Android, you have an iPhone. There's the same aspects:
Right,
the
Kim.
exposure, the contrast, the color, the temperature, how to understand all of that. Like honestly, we gonna do that again. We're gonna do it again just to go through that again because that's the basis of all of this content creation. Because
Okay,
when
so
you're doing it,
stop right there. Hold on. So, but here's where I'm at in 2025, though. And this is the conversation that, hey, the community is going to have them, tap in the comments. Because I know that this is going to make somebody feel some kind of way.
It always does.
So in 2025, that's not a free service anymore. Public school's over. We did public school last year, all year long, and the guides are still there. So when we do it again, there's a price tag. But what will happen is some members of the community will be like, hey, you guys are gatekeeping.
No, but that's when you have to realize that's when exactly. That's when we have to say what we've been saying since I've watched Leadership Live. You can find everything. You can find everything here, or everything is pinned here, or you can come to us and ask, or what's even better is if you don't have the free Chat GPT, you can also go to that. There's
options.
There's so many options. You have to know, again, there's no such thing as closed doors. If you are willing to do a part of AI, especially with this AI art, that means that, and some of you have gone and now you're doing it without prompts because you're just whatever works for you. That means there's a way to learn it. You just can't expect to be given to you. Because I remember when we first started all this, remember that video I posted from Kling, and then Lewis went bananas after that, just making sure everybody had what they need. And we have
I developed a framework. That week.
That week, and there is a library. So basically, Unleashed AI has a library, and we do not take it down. So it's up to you on what you want to learn. Because I'm gonna tell you what, all my children are almost out the house. I'm not raising no more, and so what I'm trying to say is, go to the library. And please understand, I'm not being an ass when I say it. And that's why all three of us, we haven't done a lot of, how we used to share prompts?
Yeah.
Put a prompt up there. Because us doing that, I believe, is us holding your hand to cross the street. And we're beyond that now. Now we got cars and we're driving the smart car now. So come on.
So here's the thing. I shared in our private chat yesterday. I saw another creator that's from another Facebook group that is public that all three of us are part of. And some of the people in the chat are a part of. I saw their audio space and watch party open on Fanbase yesterday. And I just popped in and supported. Hey, whatever you guys need, if I can help in any way, let me know. I went back after the fact on Facebook because I know that they'll possibly see it quicker there if I respond on their Facebook post because of how our algorithm is there. But I got to talk to them in real time on Fanbase. And they doing the thing. And yes, they do the same exact thing that we're doing here, current right now, today. But I don't view it as hey, they're competition because we're in the same space. Nah, we're in the same space. Let's kind of bounce off of each other and just dominate the market. So if you don't come to their room, come to ours. If you don't come to ours, go to theirs. You still need the information. So with all the new
I'm
people that are
throwing you
coming
out
on
there.
to the,
Come on to the show. If you want to come on to the show, we can put you out there. You create a show. We'll come out there. Like this is what it's about, and that's what I'm about. Like our last show we had Victor. Victor is somebody that I know that's came on because he's doing it. This isn't a competition, right? This is an uplifting environment, right?
Uplifting.
So that's why last show with Victor it was so good because it's not it's all about uplifting, and all he does is uplift kids. So I'm like, that was the perfect person to bring on because like this is all we care about, right? Uplifting. Like the next show we're gonna get another guest, and it's gonna be another guest about uplifting the community. And it doesn't
I
even
think she's
matter
in the
like
chat
what
right
you look
now.
like.
You're right. I think she's in the chat right now. So I talked to Kim Offord yesterday, maybe day before. And she's doing the same thing, empowering her community and multi-platform, doing positive, good, constructive things. And I'm like, yo, I think she would be another good person to come on the show. Yoshika
Kim.
on Fanbase.
Peter, what's going on? Y'all gonna come on the show next week?
She gonna be like, I don't know about next week.
Next week. No,
But
next week. Next week. One of y'all can come on, right?
There we go. Hey, in real time. There we go.
Boom, Kim. I would love to. Now, next week, Kim is on the show.
All right, let's go, Kim.
Yo, we about to turn up.
Let's go, Kim.
Kim, next week, 5 p.m. Central.
Hey, and if you're on Fanbase, Kim's on Fanbase also. I believe it's at Kim Offord, and you just let me know in the comments if I'm wrong. But I'm pretty sure it's
Don't forget, look me
Kim
up so I can follow you. I'm gonna look right now.
We got to put people together so that we as a community can win. Like, we have enough skills. Like, we have everything that we need already. We just need to come together.
Let's put it together. Like, this is all that matters. Like,
there you go.
People don't realize, like, it just takes a couple people to come together that you got something great. Like, you create something great, just bringing people together. Look at this one, like this show itself. Lewis is the man, and he put his pride aside. And like, okay, I need more great people with me, right? He put more great people with him, and now I'm on it, and now Adam was on it. We got somebody that's like I said, Lewis is already great. Like he already knows what's going on, but he put his pride aside and like, no, I need other people to be on the team so we could push something great, right? So and that's where it's at. Like,
we got our second guest.
Yes.
And she's doing the damn thing. Has been.
We get another guest. I mean, guess it's gonna just keep rolling in. Because I know people that's ready to go. I know people. Adama knows people. We all know people. Like, this is something that's just like another platform just to keep everything going, right? Like, this is it's just a platform just to talk. Like, let's just talk about what we're doing and get to the next level.
Yeah, I mean, I really want us all. My big thing is I really want us all to grow, and I really I can't express that enough at the end of the day. And I hope that today Lewis was able to answer a lot of questions for anyone. I hope that we were all able to help. And on top of that, I hope that we see you on Fanbase. And then I was supposed to put another thread up. Once you get on Fanbase, if you can share with the group. So you'll share. I wish I had a thing I could show how to do it.
Hey, can you put the fan base profile back up on the screen? My main page. That way they can see it.
Yeah, well, Lewis can tell you.
You had it. All right. So
Okay. Great, go
you
ahead.
just click on the button where you share your profile and be able to copy your link and share it to our Facebook group, Unleash AI Creativity Camp, so that we can see who made a profile. We want to be able to follow you across all the platforms and I just want to be able to show you love. Like, I actually want to see your content, and I'm not able to over on Facebook currently. I'm not able to see it. So share your fan base profile in our group so that we can come follow and support and love. I need 2 minutes. Can you guys talk for 2 minutes? Adama?
Oh yeah, I can. Okay. I thought you were going to tag Uriah to do it. Okay. So when you guys go over there, please, when you go to Facebook, please, when you go over to Fanbase, please share in our group on Facebook. And then what I'm trying to get people to do is, so they can see how it works, just go and like all their stuff there. Help them get up. And if you want to purchase some hearts, it's like what? Is it $1? It's $1, right? I don't know. Like, heart their stuff too. Like, let's help each other. That's all I have to say about that part. I don't.
It's
Ryan, you
love
there?
pack. There's like a $5,
Yeah.
$10 love pack.
Yeah, I think I got the $5 love pack. And go in there, just like people's stuff. I mean, so that way we can build our community up. And then you'll start, once you start seeing that little tally, that little number going up on your money, you just want to just post all the time. That's how it is for me. I don't know if I told, well, you weren't here on that part. I mean, I'm already at the $2 point, and it's only been, what, 2 weeks? She said, thank you so much. Watch me work now. She said we helped her a lot. Yay.
Boom, boom, boom.
Oh, thank you. I'm like, why are you making why are you beatboxing? Come on, you got the whole sound effect over there.
Hey.
Lewis, I want to tell on Uriah, he wasn't talking as much as I was.
Y'all are too much.
I want to tell it. I'm going to tell it.
So everybody who's on the live stream, I would encourage you to come over to the AI Anonymous camp. So the second half of this onboarding is going to be over there. That's where we're going to bust through the important information. Here's how I use my page. Here's how I monetize. Here's kind of where I post. And the like nitty gritty questions, we're going to take that over there. So if you didn't make a profile, you got to make one right now.
Right
today,
now.
in real time, right
I already
now.
gave y'all the benefit of the doubt. I already gave it to y'all. Now, if you don't do it, Lewis told y'all.
Don't be coming this summer.
Y'all.
Don't be coming this summer.
Fucking time ago.
Look,
long time ago.
Don't be coming this summer talking about, hey guys, how?
You guys have it. You got this is the information now. We're giving it to you.
Yep.
I'm not gonna
In
let
real
him just
time.
tell me. He told me so.
What did Lewis say? This ain't preschool no more. Look, I threw down my stuff. This ain't preschool no more.
This
Now?
is public school.
Oh.
No more public school. Nah, public school was 2024.
Your
Now
public
we're into refined. Hey, if you want to know how we do what we do, yeah, you need to come over and tap in with the AI Anonymous Camp. Period.
All right, done.
Period.
I'm mad you did that.
Nah, don't even be like that.
Go
I
ahead.
told you, we're going to be a little spicy
Do like
today.
that. He said, period. Go ahead, Uriah. Give him an eyeball. You can't see the eyeballs. You got to pull the glass.
All right. Hey, episode 45. Liddy for the city. We're about to head over to Fanbase. So if you haven't made a profile, go ahead and make one. We'll be in the AI Anonymous Camp. Uriah, you got anything for the Facebook folks?
I don't have anything extra. Just hit me up. Hit me up on my page if you need anything, especially now if we're totally relying on CapCut and you need some video editing skills, hit me up. I can help you level up your video editing skills. Just hit me the DM. I'm not gonna make it complicated.
Right. Okay.
Wait, Vita, you're right. Yes, the recap. We should all go follow one another from the group. Yes. And if you have any questions about what are the other groups behind in the fan base that Lewis has created for us, just shoot us a message, or I'm going to try to put something up here where you guys can go. But yeah, we're all there, and we're all going to support each other. If you put your stuff up, your fan base stuff up, we'll follow you. If I put a green check mark, that means I followed you and liked your stuff.
Mm-hmm. All right, Adama, you got anything for the folks?
Oh, that was it. That's all I had to say right there. Just, as you guys migrate on in. Again, Lewis is not saying not post on Facebook. He's just showing you where there's another door at, or another door is. And you can multitask like we did Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, all this other stuff. But once you post your profile or where to share, we'll follow you. And then do the same. Be in turn, be kind, and follow back. That's all I have. And I want to thank everyone who participated tonight. And it was great. I truly appreciate you all. I really do. And I love the transparency.
Hey. All right. So I will end with this. If you really are serious about monetizing in 2025 and taking full control of your content, you need to make a fan base account, and then you need to come find us at the AI Anonymous Camp. If you don't start to diversify your content portfolio, it's going to be a rough year. And I'll just leave that there. We're going to go over to the camp, and we're going to have an audio space. I want to say special shout out to Miss Deborah Fleming, to Miss Veda, to Miss Kim, to Miss Vanette, to Damon, to Shirley, to Sammy. Thank you guys all for being here. If I missed anybody, I apologize. It's not intentional. Hey, just the chats are both going at the same time. So I want to say thank you to everybody who came today. I will have this replay pinned on Facebook page. It'll be in the group, in the guides, and then I'll have it on Fanbase here probably in about an hour. But we're going to go do some onboarding. So if you're interested and you're looking to get settled in over at Fanbase, definitely stop by. Aside from that, I have clips for you this week. They might be a little rough, but we're going to get through this together. You're not alone. We will see y'all in AI Anonymous. Thank you for another amazing episode. I will holla.